Are we getting close, Robert? What do you reckon? I hope so. I want to spray this today. Now this is going to be 3-coloured camouflage, and we're now on that last hour where everything's finished, and then you go round again for an hour and you kind of waste an hour doing stuff that doesn't really need doing, but it does not make a difference at the end. And then the clever stuff is going on Kate's buggy. The white man's magic translator is here doing clever stuff with electrics, and it looks like it's coming down to a couple of dodgy fuses underneath the seat. It's got a fuse for the earth. Now that's unusual, but anyway, you never know. We could be driving around in that later. Woohoo! Yes, this is going to be fun. We're going to have to power wash all this out and then get it in the workshop, and then order the sand, then on a nice dry day whack it out, sandblast the whole thing and get it back in and paint it in the same day. And that takes some doing. That takes 3 of us really, flat out. And then any trim work that needs to be done, that's got to be sent away. And then we're going to build basically a kind of a frame in the back to take some fancy custom seats. Now luckily the trim work on this was bloody brilliant. It's some modern stuff and it's kind of getting there. But when we power wash out the outsides, we'll probably try and steam the inside. Whether or not this will come up very well, I don't know. But at least it's not ripped or damaged. And all the trunkings come out of there. It's all looking good. Talked to a friend about some bin boxes. If anyone's got 432 bin boxes, I could do with about 5. Either cash or swap for clever stuff that I've got. Knobbly bits like that, I'll probably take that out. That's just going to be a hazard for kids. But yeah, it certainly went well yesterday. But like I said, we may have to adjust the timing just a little bit. Make it a little bit, it was smoking a little bit, and that's often the timing's not quite right. The engineering bloke's coming up today, he makes me fabricates bits for me. So I may well give him a few samples to kind of copy for them. Over and out. Oh, funky moped. Come on baby, come on baby. Come on baby. Come on baby. It fired, it fired, it fired. Come on baby. I've got one of them spark boosters called a Spitfire. No? Maybe we ought to have the choke in if I put too much fuel down the bore. Come on, baby. Bastard. Ooh, funky moped. When I get my moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride. Ooh, funky moped. There, it lives, it breathes. Let's hope it's got enough power to whiz around the yard. But it certainly spins its wheels when it's up on a jack. Seems stable enough. Now we've got to learn to drive this, and it's very complicated. It took us ages to get the handbrake off, and then I found out you get the handbrake off just by putting your foot on the accelerator. Now you put the ignition on, and then you put your foot on the accelerator, and we're off. I'm hoping this will make a little woman very happy. Making me happy already. Let's go and get her. Bye. Have you got a minute? Yeah. Guess what? It's a runner.
What, the buggy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The man who does the white man's magic has done it. He's a very clever man. Come on, get your coat on. It's not for doing the trash. Go on, lob it on the back then. Okay, jump in. Now, you have got, oh my God, she's putting the dog in too. What you've got is an ignition key underneath your thigh. No, just under your thigh, by your calf.
Oh, here?
Yeah, turn the ignition key.
I'm pregnant, remember, I can't bend down.
We may have to change the position of that for you.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
on, okay. Now, the crazy thing is, all you do is you put your foot on the accelerator and it starts and goes. Hang on. Go a bit more. And off you go. I think she's happy. Well, it's the last we'll see of her. Hope she doesn't find the pond. Imagine if she'd gone up the ramps of the trailer and just launched it. I think she's safe enough in that, don't you? It'll be up to you, Robert, to push it every time it breaks down, okay? Because she won't want to get off it. You just have to push it up and down the yard. Here she comes, look. I haven't told her if she pulls the choke out, it's like a turbo booster. I guess as it warms up, it'll get more powerful, won't it? But that's plenty fast enough for her. I wish it cut grass. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe we can put rotors underneath it. We'll have to have a little box for Winnie. Yeah, we could definitely have an early delivery with all these bumps. What do you reckon, sweetie? Put your foot on the brake. Brake! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, dear. I should have told her about the brakes, maybe. Well, you push your foot, you see the brake? If you just want to use the brakes, use the big pedal. If you want to put the handbrake on, you push both pedals. Try putting the handbrake on. No, the brake. You see the big brake? Push that down hard, and now let your foot off. It comes back up. Now push the top of it. Push it down, and it'll lock it on. That's it. Now we tried for ages to get that brake off, and do you know you get the brake off? Touch the accelerator. Now a bit more. Push it down further, harder. It comes off. Now reverse, and that's a good idea. Reverse is the big black lever. Yeah, that's quite stiff. Yeah, it is stiff. That's a shame. I'll have a go at lubing it. Okay, now you got. Whoa! Watch the dog. Hope she doesn't start wanting to play golf just because she's an experienced buggy driver. Oh God! Oh God! Not the Bentley. Oh God! Not the Bentley. Not me Range Rover, please. No, she's all right. Over and out. It's looking very green. It's looking very shiny. Now, although this is a Northern Ireland one, guess what? It's got the compressor in and it has got air conditioning. What's going on? It used to be one from Afghanistan, I can tell by the little tags where the camouflage stuff went on the side. And then the army have snatched it back and turned it into an Irish one. Or a police one. So there you go, the exception to the rule. Now, crazy thing is, we have just managed to buy a 1993 snatch Land Rover, and that means it is more than 25 years old since it was made. When it was reconditioned in Turkey into a snatch, it doesn't make any difference. At the end of the day, it is eligible for export to the USA. Did it cost more? Yes, it did. Will it make more? Yes, it will. But there you go. If you're American and you want a snatch Land Rover, we've got one. Very good, very good. Is that it then? Right, shall we do the bogey test? Here we go. Robert's going to blow his nose and we're going to look at the contents, which is absolutely disgusting. Robert has been wearing a professional mask. I have had me norgy thing stuffed in me mouth and I've been breathing in through me mouth and out through me nose. And I've done this for years. Let's have a look at Robert's. What's the debris in there? Bloody hell, very clean. How impressive. A very good mask. I'm impressed. Gobble a rag. Breathe in through 50 layers of cloth and breathe out through my nose. Not easy, but possibly done. Let's see if I can compete with Robert's nose blowing efforts. About the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel full of fumes either. But those cheap masks you put on that have a little gap under here, like, and when you're breathing, you take them off, you have two green stripes going down here. In your smile lines, you've got green stripes because you're sucking in pain. My way works well, but you've got to remember, in through the mouth, out through the nose. If you do it the other way around, you soon remember, because if you breathe out through your mouth, this gets wet very quick and it clogs up. The golf buggy, that's going to be 3-colour camouflage. And I just felt it, and I power washed it, steam cleaned it, and it come up lovely, and it feels really dry. But the reason it feels dry is because there's a layer of ice on it, so we ain't spraying that today. And I'll be lucky if I spray it tomorrow, because when the ice melts, it'll be wet again. Best we push it in.